Why, hello everybody, my name is Jay, and welcome to another Minecraft video. Today, based on the suggestion of my great patron Michael, I thought it would be a good idea to start a little mini-series on the wonderful village of 1.14. The goal of this series is to investigate all of the wonderful new features of the Minecraft village in 1.14, and hopefully by the end of the mini-series, everybody, including myself, will have a deeper understanding of how the new village and villages work. So, let's jump into today's episode. Now, not only did the village get a complete and utter revamp in 1.14, but the villagers that inhabit them now have profession-specific skins and an overhauled AI, which includes interactivity with beds, the all-new workstations, and a new trading interface. 1.14 also saw the introduction of the new Mason villager, with various trades for different types of blocks such as stone, terracotta, quartz, and various others. We also saw the introduction of new biomes for the villagers, such as the snowy tundra and the taiga, as well as biome-specific skins for villagers too. Far away from the village now, once we spawn in a villager, the default skin is unemployed. And if we pop a lectern to the side, he will soon find the lectern and change into a librarian. And you can change their profession by breaking the block. You will see that he goes unemployed again. If we pop the smithing table down here, he should turn into a toolsmith any moment now. There we go. So he's turned into a toolsmith now. Break that, he goes back to unemployed, and with the cauldron, he should turn it into a leather worker. What this means essentially is that you can keep breaking a lectern and placing it right beside him again, and you can get all new trades. So you can see that the trades here are actually changing every time that we make him a librarian again. And you can do this to sort of cycle through book trades until you get one that you like Silk Touch. That's a pretty good trade. And then you can keep the villager there. The only catch is, if you do trade with the villager, then you can no longer change his profession. The other catch is that villagers can only really change their profession at certain times of the day. So in the morning and afternoon, when they are seeking out to do their work, is when they will try to find their workstation. And that seems to be the only time that villagers can actually change their profession. If it's any time during first thing in the morning or in the middle of the day, when they're gossiping, which is when they sort of talk about, you know, whether or not they should spawn an iron golem, or whether or not I've hurt them recently, or whether or not I am a good person to trade with. Yeah, if it's in gossip times, then they don't seem to want to change their profession. So only optimal times during the day, in the morning and in the afternoon when they're seeking out to do their work, is when they will change their profession. One more thing with trading is you can see I've got a cheaper book trade here, which means that he's quite happy with me because I've been trading with him. But you can see if I go ahead and hit him, then the prices actually do go up. And if I continue to hit him, they continue to go up. So happiness with the person that they're trading with, whether you've abused them lately, or if you've saved the village from a raid and gained Hero of the Village, then the prices do change accordingly. And with Hero of the Village, in fact, you can get some very cheap trades, which you can see here with this toolsmith. I've actually just gone ahead and unlocked a few of his trades here. And if we give ourselves Hero of the Village, which is right here, you can see his prices actually dramatically decrease from 36 emeralds for the bell to just 1 emerald. That is insane. You can imagine getting 1 emerald mending books from this. Now in the village, in the central point here, there is usually a bell, which you can see if you ring it, the villagers will quickly run into their house. Yes, there we go. So the villagers will actually run into their house for a period of time. After you ring the bell, they will run around frantically, apparently, by the looks of it, because they do not know where their house is. They're supposed to go inside their house. Anywho, there you go, just like that. No. And if we set the time to night here, you will see that they walk into their homes. These guys are apparently stuck in the animal pen. But you will see this guy, if we follow him, should walk into his home up here and take a nice nap in his bed there. Nope. He's broken. He's broken. Maybe there's another one here that we can watch. There we go. The fisherman is the only one asleep after a hard day's fishing. And now you can see if we set it back to day, the fisherman should wake up anytime soon, unless he's a lazy little bugger. No, he's not going to wake up. This guy's coming to wake him up. He's like, hey, get out of bed, you lazy bugger, we need some fish. No, he's just not getting out of bed. There is something not quite right here. Maybe he doesn't want to get out of bed while I'm looking at him. There we go. So I think maybe I had set the time wrong. So I set it just to day instead of 1. He's now woken up out of bed and he should be going to find his workstation. Maybe if I get out of his AI. Oh, that's right. I forgot. In the first thing in the morning, the villagers will actually have some gossip to share. So here we go. Now the villagers are actually interacting with each other, gossiping, sharing some food, and they're now about to breed a new villager. Here we go, guys. This is the magic in action. Oh, nope. There's not enough beds. Too bad. Love does not happen in this village. That actually leads me on to my next point. Villagers now no longer are valid by the amount of doors that they have in a village. They are now valid by the amount of beds and how many villagers actually occupy those beds. If there is a spare bed in the village, then once the villagers get willing, a new baby villager will be bred. For those of you who didn't check out my villager breeder, you can check it out. I'll put a card on the screen right now to see that a little bit more in depth. Villagers now also need to go to sleep and go through a work cycle before they can actually refresh their trades. Trading for a higher set of goods no longer actually resets the trades. You can see this is the guy that we actually unlocked all of the trades for earlier, and because we've gone through a daylight cycle and he's gone through a work cycle, all of the trades are now unlocked again. Well guys, I think that wraps up all of the basics for the new villagers in 1.14. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please leave a like. Comment with your suggestions below as well with what you would like to see in the next episode, or if you feel like I missed anything out in this episode. Until then guys, I'll see you in the next one.